Hello, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Today, playing some historic best of three with Abzan Angels. Before I talk a little bit about the deck, the usual YouTube shtick as always. Like, subscribe, and comment down below if you can. Thank you very much. And all the information about the deck and timestamps are in the description down below. So, today, Abzan Angels. This started off as an Orzhov Angels deck. Basically, I wanted to build around Vito, Thorn of the Dusk Rose, a card that works incredibly well with life gain. And since we're playing Angels anyways, we're going to be gaining a bunch of life. It just seemed like a natural fit. As I played it in the Orzhov shell, though, I kind of thought I didn't have enough gas. So we're splashing green for Collected Company because most of our impactful angels are going to be under 3 CMC anyways. I thought it was a good idea. I'm not going to talk too much about the list because, well, you know what's going on in this case. The only outliers are the one of Legion Angel. In the sideboard, we have 3 more of them. Just late game, if we're running out of steam, we're playing off the top of our deck, this is a really good angel to get. And then a one of Lyra Dawnbringer, mostly because I want to give all my angels lifelink, and I think it would be hilarious if we could pull that off with a Vito Thorn on the field. So that's it, just having fun on a Friday. Jump into some gameplay. See you there. All right, let's get started with some Abzan Angels. In testing, the deck kind of worked. I also had a lot of troubles with the mana. Hopefully I don't run into too many of them right now. I originally started off with 23 lands in the deck, and then I went down to 21 and added 2 of the modal flip land, the one that makes 2 4/4 angels. So we're still at 23 lands. However, for some reason, the land has seemed a little bit more consistent. In fact, getting a lot more. When I was playing 23, it was a startling number of getting stuck at 2 games. Opponent on some kind of red deck, and our Speaker of the Heaven doesn't last very long, as expected for that card. Go out with the Youthful Valkyrie. This kind of might be one of those Legion Angel games. Unfortunately, Legion Angel with 3 toughness is really not that great against a deck like the opponent has. Oh, well, hopefully they take the Vito Thorn. If we lose the Legion Angel, that strands a lot of power in our sideboard. I think the opponent knows that, and they probably make the right choice there. Okie doke. Well, I think I'm just going to commit to the board, hope to draw into something next turn. Figure it out. Yeah, I don't know what it is about lands. I play a lot of 18 land decks. I think 18 is still that magic number. It's a harebrained theory of mine that I'm sure other people have come up with too. 23 on Arena seems weird. So we could be up against like a shadow type deck. Definitely feels that way. Well, let's put out the Resplendent Angel. Not going to gain any life yet, but maybe as we move forward, we figure out a way to do that, and we can at least get in for 2 damage. If the opponent is on a shadow, I have to be careful about going below 13. Sign in Blood for the opponent, so they are taking themselves down below 13 on their own. Actually, pretty nice. They lost 3 life there from the Deadlands plus 2 life from that. But they missed. They missed on the land, I think. So we're going to get in for a cozy 6. May as well put them into lethal range. They'll have to do something to deal with our angels. And then if they can't, especially the Resplendent Angel, next turn we draw land, we can use the angel's pump ability to give it lifelink and +2/+2. And then things really get out of control. Little unfortunate that we don't have any of our life gain synergies going right now with Vito. Especially against the opponent's deck, those life gain synergies can be really cool in the face of Scourge of the Skyclave. We can get our life total over 20 and kill a Scourge if that's the case. Or maybe we just stay above 20 and they can never ever play it out. Okay, opponent's digging for something. I don't know what they can find to help them. Maybe a Fatal Push would have been alright there, but isn't to be. I'm going to throw this out just in case our angel dies. It makes a Spirit. So they do have the Fatal Push, sure. Well, I think I'm still getting in, and that's lethal, right? Because I had to pay 1 for the black mana. Okie doke. So what do we want against our opponent's deck? Footfall Craters, a pretty interesting spice from the opponent. Kind of thinking I want some kind of graveyard hate, although Lurrus is the only indicator that they are playing out of the graveyard, but I got to imagine that they have more. Bloodchief's Thirst is also probably pretty good, and you know, Settle the Wreckage is not the worst idea when they're crashing in. Could be something. Alright, what are we taking out for those cards? I think our Speaker of the Heavens are a little bit too vulnerable. Same thing with the Angel of Vitality, since they are running shocks. Do I really need the Settle the Wreckage? Yeah, it's probably pretty good to have in the deck. Is it just taking out the other 2 speakers? Maybe. Okay, try something like this. Haven't seen too many Shadow decks. I tried one. I can't remember if I made a video for it now or not. Things are starting to blur together. It doesn't seem to work very well when I try it. Okay, our lands this time are a little bit awkward, unfortunately, with the Isolated Chapel and Sunpetal Grove not having the required land. Okay, Footfalls for the opponent. Well, let's lead on one of those. Next turn we can at least get out a Bishop of Wings. This is a really cool card. I played with it a little bit in Standard when a friend and I were doing something silly with Body of Research, and we did have a time where we got a 45-45 fractal out with a Footfall Crater on the battlefield, and that was certainly satisfying to do. We'll pitch a Heliod there because we already have a couple of them, and lead out on the Bishop of Wings. Untap land to get down this Righteous Valkyrie would be quite nice. But we always have the backup plan of the second Bishop if we have to do that. Okay, Thoughtseize. Lots of choices for the opponent. I don't know what they're going to take. Probably the Valkyrie. Hovering over Heliod. Yeah, they choose to go with Heliod. I think I'm fine with that. And we don't find what we need. Alright, let's get in for one. Play that out. And our Isolated Chapel. I can't remember the exact breakdown, but I'm pretty sure I'm only playing 2 Isolated Chapels and 2 Sunpetal Groves. So a little unlucky to find 2 of them in the top part of the deck. What can you do? So, opponent up to Languish mana, and boom, there goes. Well, I guess I lead out on the Valkyrie. I'm not too annoyed by just losing 2 Bishop of Wings to that Languish. It did seem like a very loose Languish to me, making me think that maybe they have another way of dealing with some of our creatures. Instead, they go with the Lurrus to hand. Sure. All right. Well, yeah, let's go out with Vito. Have some fun. Hopefully, they don't have a Heartless Act for our Righteous Valkyrie. They do not. Okay, so we gain 3 life. Fry. Oh, they should have done that before. Okay. We don't need green mana, so we can put on white. White, this deck is primarily white, so for the most part, your pathway is going to want to be on the Boulder Loft side if you have something like a Sunpetal on the field. Okay, big old Croxa coming down. So I guess I have to pitch the Youthful Valkyrie and hope to find the 5th land for Lyra. And then they will have to answer either Vito or Lyra to survive. Oh no, they can give a haste. That's dirty. That is dirty. I completely forgot about that. Well, Righteous Valkyrie out. Get in for one. We're going to be taking 9 damage here, potentially. I like that synergy between Kroxa and Footfall for sure. Okay, a lot of cards we can draw if they don't have anything here. They do have 4 cards in hand, so I got to imagine something's coming. All right, here's our chance. Oh man, why did it have to be that? So I can give my Righteous Valkyrie lifelink, go down to 5, hit him for 2, and then another 2. And it's just kind of over at that point, right? We would go back up to 7. We can't survive the hit from Kroxa by itself. Yeah. Okay. Didn't work out very well for us. Let's go to game number 3. I think I'm going to leave it mostly the same. Very brave of the opponent to still be playing Skyclave Apparition, or not Skyclave, Skyclave, Scourge of the Skyclave. That's it. These Skyclave names in the deck still when we have so much life gain. Be really nice to be able to punish the opponent for doing that. All right, looks okay to me. Get down a early Soul Warden. Land is going to work out a little bit better for us. We might have to put this pathway on green. Okay, bye-bye Bishop. That sucks. Still going to play out the Isolated Chapel so I don't have to make a decision on this pathway right away. And now they know about the settle, so... Oh. Really tired of Inquisition and Thoughtseize. Those cards both bite. All right. Pretty cool for the opponent there. So I guess that's going out on that side. We are going to kill the Ebon Knight while we can. And attack a little bit more. I'm not sure if I should have saved the Blood Chief's Thirst for a bigger threat, but I think it's probably okay. Knight of the Ebon Legion just gets out of control real fast. Here's another one. Big trouble. Oh man, deck is not working out. However, we do get the the Vito out, gain a life, drain them for 1. If we can manage to get out this Collected Company next turn and hit big, it could just be game over right there. Gotta hope. We do have our green mana. I think we deserve this. We are sitting at 23 life, so if they do have the Scourge of the Skyclave in hand, they might really be feeling that pinch right now. Of course, if they do attack with the Knight, I don't think I'm in any position to block. No. But if they waste their entire turn pumping the Knight... Okay, they did not. Ouch. Okay. We're representing the Collected Company now. That's the best we can do. Very, very timely languish for the opponent again. So, 3rd Knight of the Ebon Legion and Luris into hand, sure. And what do we hit? Not good. Not good, not good. Okay, no choice. Really? Oh, man. Well, I'm going to attack. That is depressing. Opponent does have a Knight in the bin, so if they play out the Luris, they can really present quite a field, especially when we're sitting here with a Bishop of Wings and a Vito. But, we draw an Angel off the top, and suddenly things look all right. We still have this Settle the Wreckage as well, so... Okay. Going with that plan. Okay, I think they've only lost 3 life this turn. Yeah, on. What are you doing to me, deck? Ugh. Just gross, right? Hopefully the opponent doesn't know how to read and has completely forgotten about this set of the wreckage. So, Legion's End. Yeah. Sure could use that Bishop of Wings. Especially next turn, we're going to peel the Angel. I know it. Ugh. Alright, well, when it works out for the opponent, it works out for the opponent, and there's not a whole lot that I can do about that. They're going to gain 3 life here. I can't challenge it with the Vito. Their Ebon Knights are going to be huge. And, yeah. Yuck. Yeah. Those ones feel real bad to lose when, you know, it felt like it was in our favor, and then, I don't know, the magic gods were not on our side. They pulled the rug out from underneath us. Try another one. All right, match 2 with the Angels trying to make Vito work, but if the last game is any indication, I don't know. Now, of course, I will say this, something I didn't say in the intro that I probably should have. I think playing Vito in the Angel Shell is probably a big mistake. I think it's cute, and I'm hoping it goes off at least once. Okay. Let's go this way. Another turn 1 shock for our opponents. Love that. Goes back to what I said about the Civic Stompy video and how I think it's really good to climb to Mythic. You know, you can't give your opponents value with the shock as much as, you know, we are right now. All right, I think I'm going to be a little greedy and put out a second Bishop of Wings. Put in a Godless Shrine tapped, and then next turn, hopefully go out with the Righteous Valkyrie. I think it's okay to attack here. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, the Vito is just cute. Just play Selesnya Angels, maybe Bant Angels if you really want the protection from Linvalda. But for the most part, I think Mono White or Selesnya Angels. Just do the life gain thing. That's the best build of this deck. Throwing in black complicates things, and the upside of that is probably not quite good enough. Opponent leaving up mana like that makes me nervous. So I think I'm just going to go with the Angel of Vitality. I'd rather this one get countered over the Righteous Valkyrie. It'll come in as a 4/4. Quite scary. Okay, so opponent allows the Angel of Vitality to resolve. We gain 8 life, and they shock it. Okay. That is fine. We get 2 spirits out of that as well. And you know what? I think I'm going to go out with the Speaker of the Heavens now. They'll have to deal with it. So now they have a lot of things to deal. Wow. Really? Really? Come on. Probably okay. There's no way they have even more answers for the Righteous Valkyrie, right? Okay, Young Pyromancer, not a big deal. And a Brainstorm. Okay, so next turn is really going to hurt for the opponent. Let's see if they find their 4th land. They do. Sure. No. I'm not even going to think about it. Righteous Valkyrie, we get the pump. We get all the life. We attack super hard. Clean 9. Sure. I've said it so many times. I love this card. This Righteous Valkyrie's just busted, isn't it? What do they have? They're going to need some kind of bounce, I think, for it. Otherwise, they're going to have to use maybe 2 cards on the Righteous Valkyrie to get rid of it. Okay. Can't deal with the old Valkyrie. So, our opponent, are they on Arc-Light Phoenix list or not. It's hard to tell. They could just be on, you know, a Young Pyromancer Izzet valued list. So, do I want to bring the Rest in Peace in or not? I think it's probably better to err on the side of caution, bring it in. I think we're taking out 2 Speaker of the Heavens simply because of the shock situation. And I don't know if I really want the Bloodchief Thirst or not. I think I'm kind of fine letting them go out with a Young Pyromancer. Whatever. It's on the ground. We should just be able to outpace the damage that they're doing with our life gain. At least that's the hope. Perhaps I should have brought in the Vanishing Verse just in case they have something that shuts off our life gain, like a Roiling Vortex or the Dinosaur. But no going back now. We're committed. That's an ugly looking hand right there. That's an okay. We can keep this. Let's throw away. It doesn't really matter. We'll throw away this one. And I guess the Angel of Vitality. It's really vulnerable. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the Angel of Vitality as well. It being a 2/2 a lot of the time is rough. Wait, well, Collected Company, super huge if we can make it happen. Sure. Opponent gets in for 1. Alright, well, we're on pace for, you know, a pretty nice curve. Turn 3 Resplendent into the Coco. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Soul Warden is awfully nice shock target to pump up their adorable Adorit. What a card. So there's the Abrade. Not that bad. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to probably put out the Resplendent Angel. I'm just afraid how vulnerable it's going to be. But I think that's the risk I got to take. Hopefully they don't have another Abrade. And they're not representing a shock because they certainly would have used a shock on the Soul Warden if they had it. So they're digging for a way to deal with the Angel. Let's see if they found one. It's pretty neat looking. No blocks, opponent. Bang. Okie doke. Well, we'll see what we flip on this Collected Company. We're going to be in some trouble. We need to find some lifelink, that's for sure. But, you know, the following turn with the Soul Warden plus Resplendent Angel could be quite wonderful for us. We can maybe get our life total back over 20 pretty quickly, depending on what's under this Coco. They are playing Phoenixes. So that's the first spell. No more spells for the opponent. Okay. Skyclave Apparition was omitted from this deck, probably because of Vito. I didn't quite have the room. I wanted to focus all on that Angel life gain plan. Do you think Skyclave should be in the deck? I wonder. Hopefully they don't have a Spell Pierce or something for this. Okay, 2 Bishops. Not great, not terrible. So we're going to gain 9 life here. And if they don't have an Abrade or a Lightning Axe for the Resplendent Angel, we'll be over 20, like I said. Alright, opponent finally lets it resolve. Opponent's taking their time with every decision for some reason. Oh, they found the Fry. Okay. Well, we still gain a lot of life. We still make a couple of spirits. We gain even more life. And well, sure, let's get in for 2. Why not? Next turn is going to be the same thing. We're going to be jamming this Resplendent Angel. They'll need something. That being said, this Sprite Dragon is going to get out of control. I'm almost certainly throwing 1 Spirit under it. Still only 1 Phoenix in the graveyard as far as I know. Okay. They opt scry to the bottom. Find a land and dig. So that Phoenix is coming back and they have a 10-10. But they are tapped out, so that means that this time the Resplendent Angel is going to make its 4-4. Yeah, I'd prefer not to take that. I could double block on the Phoenix, but I think it's better just to slow the roll there. Vito. May as well get in with them. They're not doing anything other than sitting here. Alright, 36 life. Still not safe. I feel like that's a desperation play by the opponent. Okay, no Phoenix in the bin for the opponent. Yay for us. Gonna need a good draw. We're not out of the woods yet. Not even close to it, in fact. I'm gonna block like this, right? They have a shock. Trade the Phoenix for a shock. I'm fine with that. Okay. So that's unfortunate, but we do make a couple more chump blockers for the Sprite Dragon, and that's not a great draw. It's not the worst draw, though. So let's put out the Soul Warden, put out the Vito, and drain for a little bit. Okay. Get in for 6. Maybe I should have sent in the 2 spirits, too, brought them down to 4. It would have put them in a really nasty position. And I don't think they're going to be dealing 41 damage with 1 Sprite Dragon anytime soon, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was correct to do that, because if they bring back Phoenixes, the Soul Wardens would have killed the opponent with the Vito. Because this is going to deal 2 damage. Of course, they need 2 Phoenixes to come back if we brought them down to 4 on the last turn. Okay, 1 card in hand, 2 mana, 15/15 in the air. Pretty terrifying. It's so obnoxious. Sure. I kind of feel like the opponent's given up. We don't draw well, but what could they possibly have for 2 mana to stop this? Alright, better performance in match 2. Let's go on to match 3. Match 3 with the Angels. Oh, I love our opponent's name. Look at this. That would be very annoying to have to use to log in with, though, right? I mean, maybe not that bad, but... Alright, opening hand looks alright. Got 3 Angels, have 4 mana for Collected Company. We'll see. Okay, opponent doing some mulliganing over there, and we miss on a 1-drop there. Would have been real nice. Oh, look at these lands. Alright, let's get the Youthful Valkyrie out. We can start pumping that one up next turn. Uh-oh. You always know when they highlight the Youthful Valkyrie and the aura goes around it, you know, oh no, it's gonna die. Oh, Gideon. Okay. Alright. I like what the opponent's doing.
Your light will cleave the darkness.
Alright. I'm gonna try to conserve a little bit of life simply because I want to try to get this Angel of Vitality up sooner than later. We'll attack Gids for 2.
You hold no power over me.
Be real nice to get this Youthful Valkyrie above 5, I think. It's a little bit of a safety net. Okay. Okay. Opponent doing cool stuff. Heroic Reinforcements. I remember when it had its day in the sun. Indestructible, right? In Standard. Just for a very short period of time, people were hot on that card. Well, we're going to be killing Gideon. No doubt about that. I think I'm going to go out with the Righteous Valkyrie for, like, maximum life gain. Next turn with the Angel of Vitality, it's going to be quite a bit.
Retreat.
Actually, Angel of Vitality plus Bishop of Wings. Yeah. It's worth it. Yeah, cool card. Heroic Reinforcements. Really great for an aggro. Of course, when we were playing it in Standard, we had great 1, 2, and 3 drops, and this was kind of like your closer, not your opener. So I don't know how it's going to work out for our opponent. Maybe he's making this face right now. They are making that face right now, I should say. You can definitely always feel a little happier when you have 2 Righteous Valkyries on the board and your opponent doesn't seem to be playing much removal. Alright, let's take a little bit of damage. Yeah. 46? Sure. Attack for 20? Sure. Cool. Alright, what is the opponent up to? Making tokens, going wide. Is that the strategy here? Let's bring in the Settle the Wreckage, I guess. Kind of like the only thing I want to bring in. I think I will take out 1 Vito, 1 Heliod. And try it like that. Alright. Game 2? Hopefully it goes as smoothly as Game 1 did for us. Yeah, this hand is close. I think I'm going to keep it. We do have 2 lands. We need, obviously, the 3rd and 4th, and we need a green source, but really good cards to have in this matchup, I think. We miss. So do I want to lead on the Soul Warden or the Emeria? I think I'm going to put out the Soul Warden. Next turn, if I want to Lightning Bolt this in, I can. Not too big of a deal. Oh, Hushbringer. I didn't consider that. That's going to be real bad. Okay, so now I guess we're slowing things down a little bit. What do we do? What do we do about a Hushbringer? We have been shut down. Remorseful Cleric, not a big deal. Okay. Find the land. All right. No attacks. That Hushbringer is going to be blinking a lot in this matchup. What do you think about this card? I have a friend who says this card is way too pushed. I don't know. Don't know. 2 mana, 1/2 with that stat line. All right. You know what I'm going to do? Do I just develop the board? And then hope I can get him with a Settle the Wreckage next turn? Maybe. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Throw in the Speaker, throw in the Bishop, hope to survive next turn, and hope to find a land. And if we can settle that Hushbringer and then have a follow-up Resplendent Angel, we are in business. Now, if they have another reinforcements, that could get a little scary. Okay. Oh, really? No, that's disappointing. Okay, I think I throw out the Vito. I don't want to throw out the Resplendent Angel because I want to entice the opponent to keep attacking with the Hushbringer. Oh no. Yeah, we're dead. Would have been real nice to hit that land for that Settle the Wreckage though, wouldn't it? Okay. So we need to bring in a little bit more for the Hushbringer. It wasn't on my radar. It should have been. So we bring in the Thirsts, we bring in the Vanishing Verses, just so we have something that can deal with that. Vanishing Verse also takes out the Divine Visitation. Let's cut the Vitality Angels, because I think they're kind of low impact. And also maybe 2 Youthful Valkyries. Getting a little low on our threats, but maybe that's okay. Completely shut down with that Hushbringer, though. Holy moly. Get to play first. Don't find what we need, but I think it's good enough to keep and just gotta hope they don't have a Hushbringer. If we can go Bishop of Wings into Righteous into Resplendent, we'll be laughing. A little late to the party there, Speaker of the Heavens. That's fine, though. Moment of truth is right now. If they have a Hushbringer, they're jamming it. Okay, they don't. It's a good draw. So next turn we can go Speaker and Resplendent Angel, and they basically have like one draw to find the Hushbringer now. Don't make me cry, opponent. You don't want to see a grown man cry. Oh, okay. Alright, feels good. We don't need to block here. It's fine. It's too risky. I don't want to lose either of these two creatures. Bloodchief's Thirst. Perfect. So, play this out on white. Play in the Speaker. That's fine. That's so fine. Happy about that. Make another 5/5, 6/6, actually. Gain a lot of life, and now I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Next turn, if they do have the Hushbringer, oh, yes, it just worked out so well for us. Because we can Blood Chiefs it and then Resplendent Angel, and that'll be that. Got the nice from the opponent. We're swinging. Okay. We'll keep the Temple Garden in hand. Gain a lot of life. Sure. Gotta be a little careful of a Settle the Wreckage from the opponent. It is something that is now on my mind. I got a Craterhoof Behemoth with a Settle the Wreckage earlier, and it was, beautiful. But the opponent is doing that. All right. Not bad. Let's go to our fourth and final match of this little video. All right. Match number 4 with the Angels. So far, Vito has done very little. He pinged one opponent for a little bit. Not that impactful. Another really risky hand. I can't remember if I got punished with this in the last game or not. I think I did. But that was more the Hushbringer than anything. I'm going to keep this one. And I think I'm going to go a little slower, since I don't know what the opponent is up to. We miss. Okay. So Soul Warden out. Play out a Temple Garden. Go from there. Ooh. So it could be Spirits. It could also more likely be... Oh, it is Spirits. Alright. Big fan opponent. And we miss on our relevant draw there. Alright. Spirits should be a deck that I should explore again, now that the meta has cooled off just ever so slightly. And we are boned because of my greed. Alright. Hopefully they don't have a third Lord. Brazen Borrower, sure. It's a lot of damage. We find it right on time. It's got to be Resplendent Angel, right? Get in for 1. Probably could have gotten in with the Soul Warden. It's not like the Soul Warden's going to be blocking anything. That's safe, I think. I wonder, are they must be playing like counter spells, right? Why wouldn't they? So do I just go out with the Angel of Vitality instead? I think so. Really afraid of a Lofty Denial here. Yeah. Yeah. Get in there. Gain a little life. Try to survive. If we can get them tapped out, it'd be real good. Might have to just jam this Collected Company and hope. So we're not dead next turn. We have one more turn. I think I have to try to collect a company here. Yeah, Spell Pierce. Okay. So we're under the thumb of their deck and... Oh, Spectral Sailor. That's cheating. Alright. We did. Alright. Really cool. I like the way the opponent's deck is built for Spirits. It's kind of a hybrid between Spirits and the like mono blue tempo decks. So what do we do against that? Maybe Vanishing Verse, Bloodchief's Thirst, bring them in. I think Settler Wreckage is probably not going to be great because it's just not gonna land. Angel of Vitality, probably never going to be bigger than a 2/2. Seems like a bad idea. I don't... Yeah, maybe Heliod's good. Let's go 1 and 1 there. All right. This is a deck that I have to explore. I love Spirits. I have the Spirits. I don't know why I ignore them. Maybe upcoming video with Spirits soon. Little greedy. I'm gonna try it. Do I need to rush out the Soul Warden? Yeah, why not? We gain a little bit extra life. They're certainly going to have a 1 or 2 drop. Graph Digger's Cage, sure. Joke's on you. We missed our Coco. Okay. So, I think this Heliod's going to be really effective because any card they play in now is going to help our board get very, very threatening. That's just fantastic, isn't it? Well, we're gonna have a swole soul warden. You know what? I'm loading her up, and I'm gonna be slamming in with that soul warden every turn. And this Nebel Geist is gonna do a lot to keep us down, tapping down a lot of things. But hopefully we can get cards in. They don't want to deal with the Heliod. They know every card that comes in is gonna pump up that soul warden. All right. Well, we're actually not good. I don't think we have anything to deal with the Grafdigger's Cage, which is probably something to consider. There must be some card I can have in the sideboard for future games. So maybe I'll take out one of those and put in one Speaker of the Heaven. Just if we can get on the board with a Heliod, same kind of plan. Because I don't feel like the collected companies are going to be hitting. Well, we got a nice game going into the end, at least. Opponent gets to go first. We get skunked. Mulligan. Alright. Looks ugly, right? Don't like it. Okay. Good one. That's a good draw for us as well, though. So, go out with the Speaker of the Heavens. Are they going to be pumping up the Spirit? I think they should attack, bluff the pump, yeah. At the very least. Okay. Take a little bit of damage, put out the Youthful Valkyrie, sure. Lofty Denial still, yeah. I'd rather a Youthful Valkyrie get hit by a Lofty Denial than a Righteous Valkyrie, though, that's for sure. Ooh, okay. Well, no block. Curious Obsession is going to be deadly. It's going to become a 3/4 with a pump. Okay. Can't attack. Pass. Gotta just survive. That's really good. So as long as they don't have a Spell Pierce, though, I think I can go for the Collected Company. What are the chances they have a Spell Pierce? Right? This hurts. Okay. That was cool. If we can survive this next turn, we can get down a Resplendent Angel or the Legion Angel. Oh boy. Vito may finally be showing his fangs. Okay, double tap. That sucks. Still, they're down to 2 mana. Maybe they're holding up a Lofty Denial. Do I throw the speaker? No, I can't throw the weight of the speaker. Okay. Big moment here. It's gonna get countered, right? Whatever I throw out. I'm gonna go with the Legion Angel. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Rattle chains? Sure. Well, that's too bad. Should have thrown out the Resplendent Angel. Didn't know. Couldn't know. So, they don't have us on the crackback, though. And we can be in a really good position. Spectral Sailor, sure. Tap down the Legion Angel. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage coming in. We're at 19. Even if they have a Lord, it's only 15 damage. If they have 2 Lords, we're dead. Okay, sure. Dump your mana into the Ascendant Spirit. Perfect. Oh, I think we get there. What a cool win. What a cool win. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but good game, opponent. Oh, he let me do it. Oh. Too bad. Wrap up. All right, outside of that first game, we did all right with the Abzan Angel list, but it's just the Angel list for the most part. Do you need Vito? I think the conclusion is certainly not. The black adds a little bit of a clunkiness to it all. Vito's not that impactful when it is on the board if you don't have other cards. You know, you definitely need a Bishop of Wings or a Righteous Valkyrie to really make Vito tick. Without those cards, or Soul Warden, that is. Soul Warden plus Vito is really cool synergy. So maybe there's another build around Vito with Soul Warden, just kind of like a Soul Sisters type deck where we are gaining a lot of incremental life gain here and there with creatures entering the battlefield. I do like it with the Angels, and it's a whole lot of fun. That being said, I'm not sure if this is the best way to go with the Angels. But hey, you want something different, you like playing Angels like I do. I enjoy this tribe. Yeah, it's cool for an afternoon, right? Anyways, that's all I have to say about the deck. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Take care for now. See you in the next one.